Well, hello friends, my name's Antonio and welcome to Back at the Ranch. So at the ranch right now, actually sitting in the blind. It's about midnight. It's 12:40, I think, 12:45. So it's actually tomorrow technically. So one of the things that I'm going to review for you is a new knife that I picked up, Camelus, but I forgot that back at the truck. So not reviewing that one for you tonight, but what I did bring with me is some new Night Vision. So I picked up this Bushnell. This is the Equinox X650. These run about regular price $170, $180, but a lot of places have been putting them on sale recently, down as low as $99. I picked this one up for $119 at Cabela's up in San Antonio, and I was pretty impressed with it. So let me open this up for you guys. I've actually already taken a look at it and played with it. But pretty much what you get in here is you're going to get the camera itself, which is more of a monoscope style. It comes in this nice bag right here, right? So in addition to that, you're going to have a audio video output cable, so you can hook it up to a monitor or something else to record, and your charging cable. So you can use it to charge, you can use it to charge rechargeables if you have them in the unit, or you can use that actually to just power up the unit with a external battery pack, like a Mophie battery pack or something of that nature. So I'm going to put this box aside. Actually, let me read the back of this for you real quick. It does say it does up to 650 feet. It does video, it does photo, it does do sound as well. It does take a micro SD card. It does have a zoom feature. I think it goes up to 3x zoom if I recall correctly. It does have a tripod mount on the bottom, and during the daytime it will record full color, and at night of course it's going to record black and white with infrared light. So but let me show you the unit real quick. So pretty cool unit, nice palm size, not too big, right? So on this side you've got a Picatinny mount. Got all your ports right here, right? So you have your SD card reader, your video out, and that USB mini, not micro, but mini, the older version, which again can be used to charge rechargeable batteries that are in there, or just to power up the unit. I think that's pretty much all it does. You might be able to hook it up to a computer, but don't quote me on that one because I haven't tested that out yet. But up in the front, you do have a cap, which you'll notice that cap has a hole in it. It's recommended that you use the cap for daytime use. That way you get better focus, and at night you remove it and you get that nice big aperture there. Notice at the bottom you have that IR light right there, which the batteries actually go in the back. This runs on, I think it's 2 AA batteries, maybe it's 3, I forgot. I don't want to pop it open right now because those batteries will probably fall all over the place. But you got your eyepiece in the back, which does have a monitor on the inside, so it's not optical, it is digital. On the top you're going to have your zoom forward and zoom in, zoom out. You have your on button, and then your mode button or menu button. The on button will also work to start recording, stop recording. If you want to turn it off, you just hold it down all the way down. So let me show you what this thing looks like. I'm going to open this window here and show you what it looks like. Of course I can't show you the daytime right now, but if I remember I'll do that tomorrow if I'm not too busy cleaning a hog for you guys. But I'm going to show you the IR option at max output, because that's pretty much where everybody I think would use it. It looks pretty good out here. I've actually used it in this area before and I'm pretty impressed with it out of the box. But you might be asking, what's that pick rail for? Well, if you have an IR light with a pick mount, put that on right there, and oh man, it gets bright. So the camera's great as is, but the light's not the greatest, but it will get the job done. But once you put this thing on, you watch what we get out of it. So let me show you what this looks like. All right, so I got my window open. I will start off by saying it's pitch black outside. There are no lights anywhere for miles. Like I can see faint lights hitting the clouds right now, probably about 50 miles that way. That's how far out they are. But it's pitch black right now. It is overcast, no moon. Let me show you what this thing can do. Alright, so what I had to do there real quick is I had to focus the objective side. So you basically just twist the front right there to get everything in focus. I did twist the back slightly just to make sure that my eye is also in focus. So that feeder is 60 yards away from where I'm at. We do have the IR set to full power, which is a setting of 9. That tree line that you see way in the back is about, I don't know, that's about 110 yards more or less. So we can come up closer. That tree is probably about 40 yards. And we're getting closer and closer. Of course, the closer we get, the blurrier it's going to look as well. So I do apologize for it being very jumpy. And let me zoom into the feeder, if I can find it. There we go. So that is at 1 power, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. So again, that's 60 yards to that feeder right there. But let me pop on that bigger IR light so you can see what the camera itself is actually capable of. Alright, I've got the IR light mounted to the big grill. It's on. I've got this at full power, by the way, just so you can see what the camera is really capable of. And let's give it a look. And there you go, super clear. So once you get the right IR on there, you can see that back tree line now. And let me zoom in once again for you. That's 1 power, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and 3. So you will notice that the zoom is digital zoom, so it does get a little noisy. But man, at 1 power, that's phenomenal. If I didn't have that tree line there, I could probably see a good 300 yards or so. Alright, well I've got that window closed now, so this light seems very bright after having that red light on. But yeah, pretty sweet setup. If you can get yourself a more powerful IR light, as you can see, it is very well worth it. You can get IR lights for about 40-50 bucks, not too bad. This one's a little bit more on the higher end, closer to 180. So you know, for 120 bucks, throw on an extra IR light and you get really crisp images, and without it you can still spot, I'd say, a good 200 yards. So I did fail to mention it does have a time and date stamp as well. It does record to that SD card, so you can pop that out and jump the files over to your computer. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty cool. So especially once you pop that extra IR light on there, that really made a big difference. So the camera itself is very capable. It's just the IR that comes with it is not the most powerful, but you can get a good 150 to 200 yards easily. So you just need to spot something out there. It'll get the job done with a built-in IR. And again, if animals are out, the IR will reflect in their eyes, so you spot those animals really, really quick. So again, that's the Bushnell Equinox X650. Pretty darn good if you ask me. So leave me some comments below and let me know what you think about how this thing works and how it looks. Do you think it's worth 120 bucks? Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time back at the ranch.